Today's libation is for Cabell Calloway III, also known as Cab Calloway. Cabell Calloway III. December 25th, 1907 to November 18th, 1994, an American singer, songwriter, bandleader, conductor, and dancer. First famous as a regular performer and became a popular vocalist of the swing era at Harlem's Cotton Club. Calloway was a master of energetic scat singing and led one of the most popular dance bands in the United States from the early 1930s to the late 1940s. Calloway had several hit records in the 1930s and 40s, becoming known as the hidey-ho man of jazz for his most famous song, Minnie the Moocher. Originally recorded in 1931, he reached the Billboard charts in 5 consecutive decades and became the first African-American musician to sell 1 million records from a single and to have a nationally syndicated radio show. Let's get into this Cab Calloway quote. "We didn't have any segregation at the Cotton Club. No, the Cotton Club was wide open. It was free." Let me read this quote again. "We didn't have any segregation at the Cotton Club. No, the Cotton Club was wide open. It was free." Cab Calloway. Black people have always been looking for a safe space. If it wasn't just the embrace of a God who understands our struggle, it was a part of town like Harlem where we could physically be around people who understood our struggle, who understood us, or like now with the simple things like the Black Girl Follow train. My people have been struggling to find themselves in a place where there is no segregation. Here's the key. When we find and create those spaces, we still make those spaces available to people outside of our community, to anyone who is willing to give our space the respect it deserves. That's what the Cotton Club was. I read somewhere that at one point the owners tried to keep the Black performers but stopped Black patrons from coming because they thought that's what attracted Europeans to the club. They were wrong. White people were paying money to see other Black patrons comfortable in their own skin. That's the idea of the space I want to create. When Black people are free, everyone is free. Cab Calloway knew this. Let's pour our libation for Cab Calloway. "We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers. We're pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water." Friends, today's libation was for one Mr. Cab Calloway.